Well, Rob, Saracens this weekend, second versus third is the clash you must be relishing.
It's one of those things, isn't it? I think people are surprised when we say how much we're looking forward to it. And I think we worked really hard to get the Premiership. And last year we were saying all the time, we've worked hard to be here. Every fixture's big for us. We're going to relish it. We're going to enjoy it. And the truth was, to a large degree, the pressure wasn't on us massively. I remember thinking, what does it feel like when you're in these clashes towards the top of the table and there's a little bit of pressure on you? But isn't that a nice situation to be in? I think that's where we are. We're in a great situation where potentially some good points will keep us towards the top end of the table. And isn't that a better position to be in than scrapping out at the bottom? And we've got to relish that. We've got to take it as a massive positive for us, and make sure it energises us and enthuses us, and make sure, I think, as a group of players, that we realise that it's a very big game and a massive opportunity for the players to actually show how good they are, and that they can compete at the top end of the table, and that individual players, they are given their own right. I mean, you get told many times we're a very good side, which is a massive compliment. We're a good team, we sit together and work hard for each other, but the truth is we've got some very good individual players as well, and games like this often give you a chance to shine as an individual.
When you were asked after the game last week by the Sky commentators about Saracens, you kind of hinted that, if anything, it was the game that you kind of owe them one. It's the only game last year where a side came here and stopped us from getting any kind of reward.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether we owe them one as much, so to speak. I mean, they were certainly the team that got away from us a little bit here at home, but at the same time, the season was a bit different then. They were a side really cranking it up, playing very, very well, and really just producing some good rugby on their way to winning the Premiership and going through the playoff stages. Whereas ourselves, I think, rightly or wrongly, we had a real tough season. We've done very well. We achieved what we wanted to achieve, and I think maybe we just lost a bit of our edge that day. And certainly we haven't lost any edge at the minute. We're playing very well. We're very energetic, enjoying what we're doing, which is massively important. And it's a fantastic challenge for them. My only hope is that the bigger the challenge, the more it brings out the players, the more it brings out us as a team. Because that's what we need to do if we want to compete in the Premiership at all.
Saracens were champions, as you alluded to last year. They're a very organised side, workmanlike, got a lot of traditions, a bit like us. They're very close.
Yeah. Close-knit team. They pride themselves on being a close-knit team and enjoying what they're doing together, and enjoying spending time away from rugby together. And I think that's massively important. I think it's a massive part of the culture they've got there. But that said, I think we feel very similar things. I think we've got a group of players who enjoy spending time together, like to play with a smile on their face, like to celebrate the good things they achieve. And I think potentially we're a few years behind where Saracens have gone with that. But I'd say we're going to enjoy being here on Saturday. Hopefully in front of a very big crowd on what should be a fantastic day. The weather's set to be very, very good. And there's not really any excuses for it not to be a cracking game of rugby, so that's what I hope it'll be, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think the players are looking forward to it, and as I say, it's just another challenge for us along the way.
Massive amount of positives come out of last week against Wasp, but the disappointment was losing Peter Short to a broken leg. It's meant he's out for a while, but Ali Muldowney took his chance last week, and I know a few of the boys on Monday put their hands up to be in the mix as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not a shame for Peter, because it is. He's had a couple of seasons disrupted by injury and has been on great form for us. Had a really good pre-season, trained very well, no injury issues at all, and then a little bit of freak injury and pain. You've got a broken leg coming out of the blue, really. But the good thing is, it's not a complicated injury. He'll be back in fine form at the second half of the season, and we'll expect a lot out of him when he comes back. At the same time, Ali Muldowney had a chance to put his hand up, did it extremely well. Got us on the front foot, some good ball carries, and I think it's pleasing for him that he's got the opportunity. And as you say, Monday night's performance over Worcester was very good. And again, we've got some more guys there who are really pushing and desperate to get in this first. And so, we've got a nice competitive squad at the minute. We've got a good training week, albeit shortened with the Sunday fixture last week. But we're in a nice place. It's been a nice place to the club's been a nice place to be around this week.
Front row wides were a little stretched as well, and you've used your link with the Pirates to the opposite effect this time, bringing Alan Paver up for the week, and he may well get a chance at some stage. But
I mean, we've got to assess everybody and see how they are. I mean, it could well be that everyone comes through, and and we don't need to use Alan. But on the other side, you may well see other things will work around, and he could be starting on Saturday. I mean, it's fantastic of Alan and the Pirates, to help us out at such short notice. And Alan's trained us very well this week, but that's no surprise. We know he's a very good player. Anyone who's played against him knows he's a good player. Anyone who watches the Championship and Pirates knows what he's doing. And we certainly don't have any qualms about bringing good Championship players into the Premiership. We know they can do a very good job. We've got some guys who are excelling in the Premiership, but I think he probably would really like an opportunity to get out there. But so we'll see how the weekend goes.
But it shows again the link that's working now between the two clubs.
Well, Pirates have been very easy for us to work with. I think we've helped them out, in a lot of ways. We've really tried to be flexible with how the loan players has worked, to give those guys the chance to bed in. And Pirates have been very good at giving those guys game time and developing them as players. They've got a very good coaching setup down there, a very professional environment. And I think it's fantastic that, as you say, it's a little bit too both ways in a minute, and they're helping us out with Alan, because it would be very easy for them to say that he's a key player for them, because he is, and that they need him down there with it. But no, they appreciate the situation. I'm very pleased that they helped us out.
And you've seen the rewards of that work already with the likes of Dave Ewers, Lloyd, Charlie Walker-Blair on Monday night really coming through.
Monday night on Worcester, they were some of our standout players. Lloyd is starting to look like a potential Premiership tight end prop. Dave Hughes and Charlie Walker-Blair are flying around like mad things. Massive intensity to what they did. That only comes through getting good game time now at Pirates, and you can see the intensity of what they're doing, their enthusiasm to play. Just how they're growing up as young men is really something that's accelerating their development.